Welcome back to the channel. I'm gonna give you an update on the FL350. So that's the old air shock that was on them, and it's the other side there. Absolutely no give, no suspension whatsoever. Very stiff. So what I did was I bought these Gabriel, or a load helper or something like that, and they were too long, which is okay because I wanted to be able to cut the spring and adjust them. And that's what I did. I cut a couple coils off of this one. And to get it to work right, I had to turn the spring upside down, which is okay because now it's kind of acting like a strut. And then the shock inside of it's giving it some dampening. I haven't done the other side and bounced on it, but I can tell you it's a big improvement over the air shock here. So another thing is that is where the engine is going to go. That is its final resting place. There, stuck out. On the last update, I had made one of these and was going to make the other one, and that just set the engine up way too high. And the good thing about this blast LED torque converter is you can flip that bearing, that jack shaft bearing around, and it gives you more options with the mounting hole because you can actually flip the plate. And that's what I did, and now it's worked out perfect because now it is not interfering with my driven. My driver is exposed. There's my brake rotor there, but that's going to get moved. And then this is where the sprocket's going to go, kind of center axled here. So you can see it. And then this brake rotor will get moved over to this part of the axle, and I'm going to mount the caliper on this cross beam here, or this frame rail. And so I end up making a second motor mount, and it's not going to work. I'm going to have to go back to the drawing board. I'm going to have to grind this weld out and move the plate to center, which I've got my center marked here. And that's going to be the best place for the engine. And that'll put most of the weight right in front of the axle. I don't think it's going to be prone to doing wheelies just because of the weight of it. But I think the shocks are going to work out. They look good. I spent about $100 for two of them, which is fine. I couldn't go with a conventional go-kart shock just because of everything being so thick and beefy right there. And so I had to compromise, and I think this is going to be the final placement of the motor. Like I said, I got to go back a third time, back to the drawing board, take that engine plate and move it back that way to where the engine is now. So that's where the engine will sit. That also solves the issue I was having with the carburetor. If I was to do the Mikuni, if it was moved this way, this was blocking it. And so this it'll let it sit out perfectly out this way. It also lets the header clear. So if I wanted to do like a wrap around here and then mount a muffler up top here, motorcycle muffler, give it a cool sound. And so it's a little update for you. I'm going to end up making a front bumper, and I'm going to do it pretty much like a Honda Talon style. Beam straight across, kind of angled up to the side, another plate coming down here, and then maybe LED lights on either side. And so, yeah, when I get time, I get to come home and play with this thing. So I hope everybody's good. Thank you. Like, comment, subscribe, and wait for the next one.